here. This is V.Ramya from Department of Mathematics, Kailash Women's College. Today we see about the topic discrete mathematics. And the subtopics of discrete mathematics is logic, proof, sets, functions, number theory, counting, relations, graph, Boolean algebra. We see the first topic is propositional logic. So what is logic? So understand here, construct correct mathematical arguments. So logic use, we construct here arguments. Give precise meaning to mathematical statements. Rules are used to distinguish between valid and invalid arguments. Used in numerous applications. So this is the application of propositional logic, circuit, design programs, verification of correctness of programs, artificial intelligence, etc. The next one is preposition. So what is preposition? A declarative sentence that is either true or false but not both. For example, Washington DC is the capital of USA. California is adjacent to New York. So what is preposition means that which statement is true or false. So 1 plus 1 is true equal to 2. This is true. So this is the true statements. And then 2 plus 2 equal to 5. This is the false statement. So this is the examples of prepositions. The next, logical operators. So we use the normalized the 6 types of following operators: negation operator, conjunction operator, disjunction, conditional, biconditional, and exclusive. So the first one is negation operator. So what is negation? Negation means we use the statements and introduce not in the word. So for example, P is the statement. So for example, today is Friday. Today is not Friday is the negation of the statements. The next one is conjunction. So conjunction is adding the two statements. For example, he is a cricket player and he is a tennis player. So we join the statements. He is a cricket player and he is a tennis player. So we join the two statements using the word and. The next one is disjunction. So disjunction is the separating the words. So separating words means you using the word or. So for example, I shall buy a car is the one of the statement and I shall buy a mobile phone is the another statement. So if we combine the statements, I shall buy a car or mobile phone. This is the example of the disjunction statements. The next one is exclusive or. So exclusive means whenever the truth values of P and Q have the same values, then the result is get the false value. For example, the truth value of T and the truth value of P is the truth value T and Q is the truth value T. Then we write the conditional statements P conditional, Q is true. So conditional statement P is called the premise or antecedent and Q is called the conclusion. So we write the conditional statements, we use the symbols P conditional, Q is false when P is true and Q is false. Otherwise next biconditional statements. So conditional statements also called the implications. The type of implication we are used the conditional statements. The next one is biconditional statements. So biconditional statements we write P if and only if Q. The notation form of the biconditional statements is P biconditional Q. We get the truth value P and Q have the same truth value and otherwise are false. For example, P has the truth value T and Q has the truth value T. So B biconditional Q, we write the same both is true. The result is also true. Then next, otherwise the P statement is false and the Q statement is false. Then the result is true. So whenever the both value P and Q has the same and we get the result T. Then the next one is example of biconditional statements and a truth table for the compound prepositions. So we use the operators condition, biconditional, conjunction, disjunction, and the 5 types of operators used in the compound statements. For example, P, this is the or function, and this is the negation function, and this is the conditional, and this is the and functions we use in the compound prepositions. The next one is precedence of logic operators. So the logic operators precedence is the negation is 1 and is 2, or is 3, conditional is 4, biconditional is 5. The next one is bit operators. Bit operators means we use the normally operators 0 and 1. For example, the computer taking the language code as 0 and 1. So that type of bit operators used in the discrete mathematics. The next one is translating English to logical expressions. So while English is often ambiguous and translating sentences into compound prepositions remove the ambiguity. Using logical expressions, we can analyze them and determine the truth values. We can use rules of inference to reason about them. The next one is example. So for example, P, you can access the internet from campus. Then the next one is you are a computer science major. Then our statements is you are freshman. So we use the statements in symbolic form. For example, P is the you can access the internet from campus. That is using conditional and you or negation or. You are freshman. So this is the example of biconditional statement of symbolic forms. The next one is system specification. So translating sentences into natural language into logical expression. For example, we use the alphabetical letters in the systems, and then this bit operators 0 and 1 using the systems operators. So consistency of system specification. For example, express the specification. The automated reply cannot be sent when the file system is full. Then the next one is example of the symbolic statements. So Q conditional negation, P is the example of the biconditional symbolic form. Then another example of the biconditional statements, and then using the logical operators or negation P conditional Q. The next one is another example of the logic gates. So we using the 6 types of logic operators: conjunction, disjunction, negation, conditional, and biconditional, using the gate diagram. So this is the logic gates. This is used in physics graphical methods. So this is the and or conjunction, disjunction, conditional, biconditional of the example of the logic gates. Finally, we see the applications of discrete mathematics. So discrete mathematics is used to logic gates. So today, what are all the things we see? So first one is conjunction, disjunction, negation, conditional, and biconditional. Thank you.